The Kid LAROI just recently released Before I Forget, and we're gonna be reacting to it right now. So if you wouldn't mind, if you enjoy, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and click the bell so that you never miss a video. Enjoy. Okay, so today we're gonna be reacting to a Kid LAROI, Before I Forget. And a couple things before we get started regarding the album. I originally thought that this album was gonna come out around October, September, because I had recently watched a live stream. Because I saw on a live stream that he did with Aiden Ross that he was gonna be dropping one in a couple weeks. I was near ready, it seemed like. And then I guess a couple months later, like since it never came out, he did a post on Instagram saying that he scrapped it. Also, Apple Music points this out as well, which I find interesting. Part of me wants to know what was gonna be on the scrapped album, because it says on Apple Music that he kept all but one song. But you know, maybe he'll release it in the future, hopefully. I don't know, just very curious as to what we would be missing with that album, if it was any good, or if, yeah. My expectations for this album, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest, as usual. But based on the cover, and based on a Coldplay, you know, maybe this, I mean, it could be a stretch. Maybe it could be a little bit about Tate. We might see some Tate McRae references in there. The whole album could be about Tate McRae, who knows? But I don't know if this is supposed to be kind of like a hyped album or a heartbroken album, or kind of like a mix between both, but I guess we'll see. And one more thing before we begin, yeah, remember that upload schedule that I had that I had made in the first video? Yeah, just scrap it, because that last Sabrina video took me forever to edit. So I'm still shooting for 3 times a week. It just might not be exactly Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But with all that being said, let's just get right into it. This is Before I Forget, the Kid LAROI, our first song, Me Plus You. Me and you. Let's see what you're working with, LAROI. I mean, let's listen to the album, LAROI. Let's see what you got. Kind of sounds like the first time a little bit coming in.
I had your back when nobody else did. Now I gotta fall back. Say we'll talk in 1 month, baby. Don't try to crawl back. Say that we have all these problems. Tell me what caused them. I spent a week inside my head. I was trying to solve it. I wish that I could drive my Cadillac.
I guess it's gonna be heartbroken.
Like I used to. And connected to your Bluetooth. Play the shit you like and get you right like how I used to. I guess I'm just someone you got used to. The crazy part about it is that you know that I would always choose you. So how the fuck did you let them confuse you? Keep what you told me in private. We spent 6 days on an island. Looked in my eyes and said forever. I did not take that lightly. You used to wake up beside me. Now you post shit just to spite me. Your best friend wanna fight me and I don't know what for. I always thought that he liked me. I really fucked with him too. It's sad to see how much has changed between me and you. Me and you, me and you, me and you, girl. Gave you.
What did you just say? I missed it. There's a freaking ad.
You would drive like 30.
Come on.
Me and you, girl. You and I, me and you, girl. Me and you, baby, me and you. I used to live out in the valley, man, but you would drive like 30 and your Beamer that your ex gave you. Actually, it was an Audi. Sorry, girl, my memory's cloudy. Just remember that I clowned you for that. Then you swapped it for a Porsche Cayenne. What happens to the things that we planned? We made a pact that we would stick together. Did you listen to them when they told us both that we can?
He's taking that knife and just...
Me and you, girl. Me and you, me and you, me and you.
He is lamenting right now.
Me and you, girl. Me and you. Hold on. I got more to say to you.
Okay.
I moved into the building 5 minutes away from you. And anytime we go out and have dinner, it's pay for you. I know.
Yeah, he was down bad. Goodness.
Wait for you, but it's getting hard to do that.
Hey, I can't blame you.
Every part of me, and girl, I know you knew that. I gave you fucking everything and you still chose to choose them. It's crazy, cause if it was up to me, I would've chosen me and you, me and you, me and you, girl. Me and you, me and you, me and you, girl.
That's the first song and he's singing his heart out.
Me and you, baby, me and you.
All right, July. Kind of like this vibe.
Playing bet the night in July. When I held you for the last time, you promised that your love wouldn't die. And then I tried those eyes. But now you said it's not how you feel. I wish that you could just be real. Oh, cause baby, we needed to heal. Tried those eyes. Cause the things that you say and you did then and never aligned.
Song's pretty chill.
So I wrote this chill. July, and then
that's so catchy right there. Dun, dun, dun.
You could just be real. Baby, we needed to heal. Now, you were the one who chose to walk out the door. Chose not to be sure. Playing bet the night in July. When I held you for the light, it's not how you feel.
Dude, this song is bumping. Absolutely. And he's heartbroken too. Kind of crazy. I'm like enjoying his heartbreak. It's kind of sad to think about. But he released it. So, fair game.
I got way too much respect for you and double the patience. You know that you're crazy, you know I can take it.
You're not on this earth to play small.
Oh.
Something deep inside you knows you were made for more.
What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
I'm reacting to more ads than songs right now.
Oh my goodness.
Song number 3. Private.
Girl, did we move way too fast? Or is it because we let everyone in on what we had? I'm not trying to walk you back. You know that if nobody else gets it, I understand. So can we talk about it? Don't wanna talk too loud there. Hurt in your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
And it only gets worse with time. And everything that we say and we do gets hurt. And they put a strain on our love that we didn't deserve.
Here, real quick. I feel like this album is probably gonna might have some elements that the scrapped album might have had. Just I guess put in a different way, like the lyrics. Because I know in the summer of, not last summer, but the summer before, he was dropping all those like those 2000s R&B type songs. But maybe that's what the scrapped album would have looked like, and maybe this is, you know, his way of incorporating this album with a little bit more inspiration from the last, what would have been the scrapped album. Also, I noticed that he's talking, I guess, to Tate, I assume, about how just the issues regarding, you know, some of the disadvantages of having a public relationship and the hardships that can bring. So I guess this is what this song is about. But it's good so far.
Next time I'm keeping it private. Could've worked it out. 'Cause I know I was bad, but it could have been worse somehow. And everything that we
It always could be worse.
Next time I'm keeping it private. Call me drunk to tell me how you feel now. Call me things I wish I could've hit. I'm sorry, but I feel the way I feel. I offer what our time's up, so girl, can we talk about it? Don't wanna talk too loud there. In your eyes, we feel the same kind of pain, and it only gets worse with time. Everything that we say and we do gets
He's got such a good way of making like the most heartbroken lyrics into just this weirdly good feeling. It's weird. It's really weird. Some artists have a good way of doing that. Come down. Come down. Come down.
I've been getting high and a little too drunk, baby. I've been in this party too long. I just wanna be with you. When I come down, you. When I come down, you. When I come down, you.
It's catchy. Man, this is good.
Cause girl, I wanna lay till the end of time. Just let me know, baby, when I set your mind. I let your mind, yeah, yeah. When I had your time, I had your time, yeah, yeah. I just wanna be with you. When I come down, you. When I come down, you. When I come down, you. Girl, it's been a while since I felt you.
Tell him.
Right now, can't think of nothing I need more. I just wanna be with you. When I come down, you. When I come down, got way too drunk and I texted like 3 times, yeah.
Yikes.
Sorry, I didn't say sorry there with my pride, yeah. There was a whole lot of girls in the room, I paid no mind still. I needed you to rescue me that night, yeah. Cause I was getting high, I was way too drunk, baby. I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you.
Yeah, bro. Screw the drugs. Screw the alcohol. I just want to be with mine, you know? Rather be.
This club don't close till 6, yeah.
I'm pulling that all-nighter.
That she'll be here till then. Ask what's up with me after. I'll probably be in bed. She only strips on the weekend. She told
Hey, yo.
me that she's a fan. I'll just sit here and pretend that I don't wanna be with you instead.
Dang.
Said I would.
Dang, he's with somebody else.
Okay.
But like, it doesn't match who he was with before. Oh my
I told
goodness.
you I focus on me, but I've been on bullshit since you left me. That wasn't my plan, but you out here again doing shit, trying to test me. You moving spiteful and doing shit, hoping that it gets back to me, babe. I would rather be back at your place. Tell me, can I come back there again?
Bro, he is begging. Take him back.
We're fucking crazy in the back seat. Yeah, the sex was cool and all, but honestly, I miss my bestie. I got so much to update you on. I'm begging you, baby, to text me.
Yeah, you do. Cause you be acting like that.
Said I would with you, okay. With you.
That's a good harmony.
It's 5 a.m., my head is spinning. I got so drunk now I can't feel shit now. At least it makes it easier to pretend you.
Oh, dude, this song's like 4 minutes long. Hey, I'm all good. I can listen to this song for longer than for like 8 minutes, for 10 minutes. It keeps going like this. Ooh. It's wrong. You just be saying stuff and it just be vibing, you know? It fits with the song.
Hit the strip, now I'm throwing up. Now I'm throwing up once. Did the Amex, I go dumb. I told Dev, go take out some funds. I'm trying to pull up till I can't feel. Till I can't feel nothing. No matter how much that shit costs, I still can't get you out of my thoughts. I still think about you when I'm sauced. Facts. No matter how much sugar I bought, it just fade. It ain't easy getting over you.
True. It's so interesting because in this song he's basically portraying himself, or he's saying that he's in, oh my. But yeah, what I was going to say before the ads came was that I thought it was interesting, or like the song is basically him portraying himself, I guess post breakup. He's in this weird spot where, and I'm sure, you know, it's not uncommon. He's in this weird spot where he knows that they're probably not ever going to be back together again. So he's kind of acting out and acting in that direction as if that's not going to happen. And, you know, just going out a bunch, trying to cope with everything. But yet at the same time, he's saying, like, despite me doing all this stuff, like, I want to be with you. Like, I'd rather be with you, you know, which is pretty amazing. But as he pointed out in the song, you know, he was like, yeah, we have a lot to catch up on. And it's going to be even more if you keep doing that. If for some reason against the odds that you end up actually getting back together. All right. A Perfect World. I know he released this one a little bit before the album, but I haven't heard it. So we're gonna listen to it. How many times? For some reason, this gives off Barbie vibes. I don't know. This song gives off, yeah, Barbie vibes. The title, the background instrumental, the fact that he had a song in Barbie movie probably is why.
I tried to be patient. I had to take a week off. Still I couldn't shake it. My mind, it was racing.
I'd take a week or two off too, bro. Maybe 3 or 4. Depends on how bad it was. You know. It's the way he goes, try to talk to me. Man, he's got such a unique style. 5:21 a.m. That's oddly specific. I guess he just recorded this at 5:21 a.m. The Moment, featuring Clara LaSun. Let's see it.
Waiting for the day when no one is watching. Our spirits finally safe, transcend to the sky. There's nothing in our way, just us for the moment. You make it all okay. Hold me through the night. Waiting for the day when no one is watching. Our spirits finally safe, transcend to the sky. There's nothing in our way, just us for the moment. Us for the moment. I think of that day and time, but never that
came
day
in whispering.
comes. I love you in the ways you want. I'ma kill all my pride. Girl, you helped me face my fears, opened up and changed my mind.
It's just a chill song. I mean, there's not really much to it. not much to it, but clearly he's expressing himself. Never came back. This is gonna be faster. Fast pace. Is the beat going fast because it simulates his heart? Is the beat going fast because it simulates his heart being nervous that she might never come back? I don't know. It's just a theory. A music theory.
Lump in my throat, I turn and I go. Only thing I control is how I let go. I swear the pain is all growth. The songs that I wrote, oh, you reap what you sow. You waited, but I never came back. You waited, but I never came back. I say you're so unbelievable, but actually I believed you. I thought that it would hurt, but actually it was good to see you. Cause I know how you operate, and now I really see through. I got nostalgic once or twice, but I'm gonna be okay. You said you're scared I got hurt.
Man.
I see you wearing my shirt.
Oh my goodness. This one tugs at your heartstrings.
You waited, but I never came back. Never came back.
He's honestly so talented.
But I never came back.
He is.
You waited, but I never came back. You waited, but I never came. Tell me how hard was it for you, baby? How hard was it for you, baby?
My
How hard
goodness.
was it for you, baby? How hard is it still on your mind?
Dude, that his unique vibrato just, oh my goodness. Absolutely serenading.
I never came back. Waited, but never came. Never came back.
I will say he has mastered a lot of the guitar instrumentals, the acoustic guitar instrumentals. He's got a lot of really good songs with that. I like that beat in the end too, like in the background, the beginning and the end. Nice touch. It's a nice touch. Thank God.
I know that you heard from people around you about where I've been ever since we went under. If you ever question what happened to wonder if I found another, I could never love her the way I loved you. The way I loved you. Thank God I got a privacy screen on my phone or IP card. She sits right next to me, but I still look at these old pictures of us. You broke it off, but still don't want to see me with nobody else. Oh, come on, baby, make your mind up. Just go with what you felt. Am I insane for saying you are entirely to blame? Done being hung up on things that won't change, and now we're really 1,000 miles away, baby.
Bro, homie just wants to talk to her again. He needs some clarity. Ooh. It's kind of emo, but hey, I like it. Wow. Tell her, LAROI. That is kind of true too, to some extent. Like every person you may have been with in life, like you're not all gonna love them the same. I mean, you could definitely.
Now listen to my smell.
4 ads.
Jared Goff, CD Lamb, Saquon Barkley, CJ Stroud, and
Like it is true, you're gonna love each person in their own unique, particular way, and you can't really replicate it with every single person, and you can't replicate it in the same way as each different person. But clearly, at the end of the day, you're gonna love somebody or something more than somebody or something else. That's just the way it has to be, and that it'll manifest itself in reality. I'm so in love with you. I already like it. Kind of reminds me of The Weeknd.
For the end of the day, so I can see you kissing every inch of your face before I leave you. Said that you'll be ready at 1, I'll be there too. Never have to plan or to pay. I'ma treat you, nothing that I'm willing to trade. Can I keep you? Don't worry about me walking away. Girl, I need you. You can look inside of my heart, cause I see through. All you see is you. Cause baby, if you're ready, I'm waiting. I'm offering safety.
I think I would have lost it if you went up another note right there. Man, this is really good. Man's absolutely pouring his heart out in this album.
Baby, it's whatever you say. I believe you. Caught you with that look on your face. Baby, me too. Baby, me too. Got me geeked too. Next to me, I'm watching you sleep. Can't believe you ever wanted to be with me. I can see it too. I'm hoping that you never leave, but you're free to. But you don't need to. Cause baby, if you're ready, I'm waiting. I'm offering safety. I'll always be here. I'm yours, cause
Not trying to be pessimistic, but I mean, it's very easy to say that. It's another thing to show that. I'm not saying that to him specifically. I'm just saying that to everybody in general. Because there are a lot of people who say something in the most magical way and then don't do anything at all. So. Maybe I'm wrong is the next song. Let's go. Piano vibes.
heart on my sleeve, sorry if I've been cold. I was more hurt than when I had little, but I'm never scared to admit when I'm wrong. I took down the pictures I kept on my walls. I got so mad I wrote 3 different songs, but I scrapped them all cause it's not what I want. So can we stop? Because I'm so tired. I put away my pride. That's cause I love you too much to fight. Or maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you're right.
Wow.
I know we'll both be fine. It just might take some time. When I think about the good times, the ain't good these all can't have each other, but still got these songs part of my life. You'll never completely be gone.
Man. Yeah. Her memory's gonna live on in these songs.
That's cause I love you too much to fight. Or maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you're right. And I know we'll both be fine. It just might take some
True.
I love you too much to fight.
It's a beautiful song. It is. There are a couple of them on here, for sure. Her Interlude. 2-minute interlude.
You're the only one that had me back home.
Man, Mrs. Tate bad, bro.
I just wanna know who's taking my place.
Dang.
Your silhouette still hangs in my drapes.
Dang.
Two skeletons both filled with mistakes. A story only two of us know. I just couldn't trust the streets you roam.
You know, I think he really puts things,
The same.
not just this song, like, in a lot of his songs, like, just in such a relatable way. Just something that's at some point, like, we all go through, whether it be through death or through breakups or through any sort of loss. I mean, I know other artists do that too, but I mean, it's clearly noticeable when you're listening to LAROI. So I just thought I'd point that out.
The shape of you still carved in my heart. You're gone, you're gone, you're
Just the way that the images he uses too,
loving you never felt so wrong.
like through his lyrics, like it's so genius.
The shape of you still carved in my heart.
Like who thinks of that? The shape of you is still carved in my heart. Like that's so, what a lyric that is. Now the last song, Back When You Were Mine, I think he might have released this one too early, but I didn't listen to it, so once again, we're gonna listen to it right now.
Caught up in the thought of us and the way you used to feel with me. Tell them anything you like, but the truth, that's a whole nother thing, yeah. And now you're sitting back at home, got you feeling all alone.
Dang.
Just about your thoughts now, thoughts now.
Dang.
Never be this cold. I bet you thought I'd never sing this song. I hope that you don't take this wrong. I'm just saying that it's different, different than back when you were mine.
Okay.
Mine. You were mine. Back when you were mine. You were mine. You were mine. I defended every lie about you. I probably would have taken lies for you. Better yet, girl, I probably would have died for you.
Oh, that's a classic line.
Back at home, got you feeling all alone. It's just back then. Back when you were mine. Back when.
Yeah, okay. So that was the album. Before I forget, the Kid LAROI. Definitely a different vibe than Sabrina Carpenter's album. That, you can't replicate that one. That's for sure. A couple thoughts, personal opinions. I thought a lot of the songs were really good. Really chill, had a lot of chill vibes with it. You know, something you could probably just drive around to on a long road trip. Obviously, I assume most of these songs are about Tate McRae, but at the same time, it's weird, the whole style of the album. I thought he, as I said earlier, he put all these sad lyrics in such like a kind of an uplifting, feel-good way. It's an odd thing. And like, I like LAROI as an artist, I really do. He's probably one of my favorites, but that's just one complaint I have about him. It's like, you know, he's got all this like good sounding music, but like the lyrics are just so sad sometimes. Like this album honestly isn't really as bad as, like, I guess his first album was like the one with like the most sad lyrics, but he kind of reminds me of Juice WRLD in that regard, and that's why, for that reason, I can't listen to him. He sounds good and everything, but yeah, he does the same thing where he puts all these like really just heart-wrenching, like deeply depressing music or like lyrics in his songs, but behind this really happy instrumental, and it sounds really good, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not depressed in the moment at least, but it makes sense because they did do a song together, and LAROI sometimes posts about Juice WRLD. Yeah, so overall, I like the album. There were some parts that were, you know, there was a lot to digest with the lyrics and everything, but some of the melodies and the flows, like, it just didn't really seem like much was going on, and it got a little bit boring, I'm not gonna lie. Stylistically, it did get a little bit boring. But at the end of the day, he was, you know, pouring out his heart and sharing a piece of himself and, you know, how he really felt. And, you know, sometimes things happen like a breakup and you really just need to like express yourself and get stuff off your chest. So I understand that in that regard, and I'm definitely not judging him on that part. But yeah, overall, I really did enjoy the album, and I'll still probably continue to listen to some of these songs. As for LAROI and Tate, you know, just, I hope they're hanging in there, especially LAROI. I hope he's hanging in there, staying strong through this time. It gets better. It gets better. That goes for him. That goes for anybody else who may be watching this. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Leave a like if you liked, share, subscribe once again. Comment down below if you wanna see anything else that you want me to react to. Again, I'm open to anything at all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.